Why, hello there, my fellow errand boys and girls. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld: The Boundless Witch. Episode 39. Running favors for the strongest faction. Okay, almost all the doors are done. We're just like missing one. And then we'll move the traps. And then once we move the traps, I guess I don't really need to worry about this so much anymore. Draw animals just got researched. Sweet. Let's do flesh beast next, because it's a way of self-defense and also a way of generating meat for a ghoul if we end up having ghouls, because I don't mind ghouls eating flesh beasts if we end up ghoulifying someone for that purpose. Another self-tame. Well, you're going to be released. I like how you can try to convert them. Like, do you even know what she says? I'm not certain, because I don't know what kind of communication you can have with a... Well, you're deaf now, but I guess good job, wardening. I'm impressed. Ooh, Flufflope corset. For 14 Celsius. A Moro. You are now good to -20. Congrats. You are basically not going to get hypothermic anymore. And slowly we'll incorporate more Flufflope as well. What's your social now? 7. And that certainty isn't moving as much as I remember it used to. So, yeah, I think it's pretty effective. Okay. Let's move the deadfall traps. And then as we get steel, not that I have a lot right now, we will build the others. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have Vermeer just like chill here. The new... Oh god, he walked over all of that. Can you go... Yeah. No? No? I love how the little robot's like, no, not doing it. I'm gonna sleep where I want. There you go. I want him to be like a valid target, so he can get targeted. Alright. Okay. I had just set up the traps. Hey, pet hauling. Don't go in here. Which, could you please? We're not eating a pet, by the way. No, what? Stop eating him! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Stop it, stop it. Silent Rider, cut it out. Silent Rider. Stop eating our... No, I know it's like... No, that's not cool. Okay. Okay, it cracked his brain. Like, what the hell, man? Alright, which... what are we doing? Okay. Can you bury it? It's allowed there. Fresh. Animal corpses is fine. I guess I'll put this as important. There we go. Ah, that's annoying. Very sad. Well, sorry, Sunsu. There was very little I could have done. It just happens. I guess, in a way, you got put out of your misery because you were, like, with only rear paws or whatever. But still. Alright, aristocrat needing help. We're going to accept. With 2 hours left. Wimpy on hygienic. Hey, you have construction and social skills. Although, I don't think... I can have you do childcare. You're not doing wardening. And you kind of do research. So what is your gear? -3? Yeah, it's going to be a bit of an issue, isn't it? Well, I had intended for you to be here. This will be your bedroom. Oh, the other ones don't have bedrooms. Yeah. Joker. And Sky. Or, no, just Sky. Bangface, Moro, Joker, Sky. Sky, here's your bedroom. I owe you a better one. Because Witch doesn't need one. Alright, well, surprisingly, they have a Biocoded Monosword with a melee of 0. And a Wimp. So I'm not really sure how you intend to use that. It's impressive. And then the other one, the infestation of 4 hives, is expiring in 17 hours. So Witch, could I have you come over here and put these floors down? And then we'll grab Molotovs and accept it, burn them, and be done. What the hell did you just do? I said build the wooden floor, and you built, what, 1? Guest unhappy. So Guest, you get to do whatever you want. Just chill. In fact, you should probably stay behind the walls. It's going to be much safer. A sword for show? Yeah, it's definitely an ornamental sword, that is for sure. Alright, so now that that's done, let's grab the mollies. I'll just have Witch do it because she never sleeps. And then I'll probably just like torch the area before I even like trigger it. In order to keep this guest happy, having them research as it's a passion is not a bad call. That actually will keep them happier, I think. I eventually are going to want the machining table there, actually, because we're going to need to make prosthetics like crazy. Where did the... There it is. And you should be pretty close to converting. 0%. Yeah, I was right. Alright, let's go muster and get ready for the buggies. And you guys voted on the Tech Prince. So the champions can die of no consequence. I guess I should have checked the temperature, but yeah, it's too cold in there. So I'm going to start setting this one on fire. Just kind of assuming. Yep, lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. More fire, please. But don't light yourself. Yeah, thank you. Alright, and then just wait to repair. Soldiers. Move. And these guys actually can construct. Oh, GoPro or whatever their name is able to do it. So Witch, you can leave, and GoPro will keep this door sealed. I think it's about. I mean, it's already like 1,000 degrees in there. They're not going to be able to get to that door. Done. Alright, we are still in the process of researching prosthetics, but it's coming pretty quick, and the guest is doing it, and she's going to be happy doing it. Alright, bugs are dead. You can then destroy the door. And then, I think, oddly enough, I'm going to put the fire out this way. So, zoning. New zone. I forget what area 1 was. What was area 1? Oh, right, it was a temporary zone. Okay. This is going to be... These dudes are going to be here. And then my avoiders are not going to go there. So basically, this is up to them, not me. So they will destroy the door and then put out the fire on their own. And it looks like I'm going to be able to get a lot of, jelly and stuff out of this, right? Pretty profitable. So they're done. These mega spiders are shocked and dying. I managed to get a lot of the bugs in. And Witch, I'm just going to have you, like... go melee this bug to death, because bugs don't count as the types of animals we like. They're not animals. Didn't you have... Oh, Sky took it. Oh, crap. There's a larva up. Yep, set on fire, larva. Yes! Burn, you bastard! Yo, Witch, you have a shooting of 10. You are missing, like, crazy. I guess it's a small bug that we're trying to fire on. Alright, it's down. So yeah, the plan is to try to put this out. So here's what I'm going to do. The avoid zone is no longer avoid that area. And then... Moro, I'm going to have you apply the tech print. Because we want to try to get as much of the bug meat as possible, because I can sell chem fuel or use it or whatever. Neat. So there's still the egg sac, but, you know, that's fine. Alright. Reset the trap, which means resetting the door. The door... I guess I'll have it be granite again. I have enough granite. Because I don't want that to become an Omu, like, chill-out spot. And then the animals... Pet hauling? Okay, the pet hauling allows that, so... Cool, perfect. So we'll be able to haul that stuff in and away quickly. So now that you are converted, it's time to recruit you. And you have a bit of resistance for a 3-year-old, but, you know... Petulant 3-year-old. It's fine. Prosthetics got finished. So we're going to turn this on. I'm going to hold off on the heavy SMG. I'm going to turn on the make components, do until we have, let's say, 20. I'm going to have Witch have a do until 20 zone, because Joker is still too young to even do prosthetics. And then once that's done, I'll have her make prosthetic legs and prosthetic ears. Because we lack that stuff. What the hell? Oh, That's cargo pod. Okay. Just noticed. And our guest here is like having the time of her life, like messing with the entities and doing the research. So, pretty cool. How is it that nobody... Fangface, just... We're fine. I'm so tired. Staring at a giant pile of slag. That's a pretty easy way to get all the bugs rounded up. Oh my god. At this point, I think what I'm going to do is have the pets haul to here. It would be better if there was an intermediate zone. Like... maybe haul to here. So I'm going to have the pets haul here. And then not walk in here, because it's disgusting in here. As a result of the pet hauling zone. So this will be normal, normal. And then these shelves haven't been set up yet. I know I need to do that. This will be like preferred. And then we'll have important and critical elsewhere. So trying to set up the stock rooms and the crafting room. The crafting room I think is done, but like the stock room kind of isn't. It's not totally finished yet. And then, I don't know about Silent Rider. Silent Rider is a special case. So you are going to be set to ranch. But I'm going to change the ranch for Silent Rider. So I think I did already. Okay, I need to update the ranch zone again. So the ranch, the new ranch zone is not going to include the Deadfall Trap area. But everything else is kind of fair game. Yeah, okay. So now the pets shouldn't be in the cave area, and that's just to keep the filth down, because it's of like food poisoning risk and the like. I am surprising. Oh, well, I guess you have a burning passion in construction, so that's fine. Bang, what's up? Tired and hungry? Go eat and sleep. Us? Weird. I'm like hearing things. Huh. One dog's over there snoring, but I hear like another dog moving around. Sketch me out. So one stockpile I need to set up for this is going to be, I guess that's fine. It's going to be the high priority stockpiles for the smithing, for the fabrication. And I think for now, I'm going to take Witch off of... I'm going to change priorities a little bit. It's going to be really hard for her to get to do this work because she's just so busy with everything else. And also I need a research project, don't I? So... Advanced Fab... And summon Flesh Beast. Yep. Get out of there! You're going to be upset. Oh crap, you need medical treatment. No, it's not that bad. So, we're going to do cochlear implants 3. And then prosthetic legs 2. Roughly in this order. And it's going to be really challenging to source the materials for it. But I will do my best. So trying to get... Oh! What a waste. I saw it. I was like about to intercept. It wasn't fast enough. And I'm going to have... Sky be our dedicated cleaner. Ghoul attacking. Okay. Prissy. Okay. Hey, who wants to be on Ghoul defense? Animals. To the range. I do... I will need to get rid of these old walls. Or doors. In these spots. As they are obsolete and shouldn't be there anymore. But what is going on with Prissy? Oh god. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, Joker! You're probably a metal horror now. I didn't realize it had an adrenal heart. In my defense. He lost another ear? No, he never had that ear. That's an old injury. He just got cracked. Uh-oh. Off, on. Out to brown. That's not good. Where are they landing? Where do we see the shadows? They are nearby. I'm curious what kind of time I have. Where is their landing shadows? So let's muster to here with Ramire getting drafted. Where are... Okay, they're landing over there and attacking immediately. So given that they're attacking immediately, there's not going to be time to call in like a mech. They have a pretty scary amount of weapons. But I have a pretty... I mean, I've got enough defenses to deal with it, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Witch make a few more deadfall traps just in case. And ready our defenses. Trying to think. I'm going to call in help. Because I do still have an ally, although we don't have a lot. I've recently requested. They probably wouldn't come anyway. So now I'm going to try to fight this out myself. Darkness doesn't affect turrets. In fact, darkness doesn't affect combat. That's make-believe. That's something from like RimWorld 10 years ago. Hasn't been true in a long time. Do you have any psycasts? Pain block? Alright. I'm probably not going to finish that, so I'll just leave that in. And we only really need to get them to flee, which is to stop half. Maybe I will involve the animals. It's better than getting overrun. So the animals that are just drafted will be unrestricted, told to release. And then Moro, yours too. Alright, that's a combat shotgun. Oh, good. Now, it's about to get pretty toxic. We do have gas masks on, which is helpful. Alright, there they go. Turrets off. Shooters off. Mech idle. And animals, you can all relax. All's well that ends well. Animals, you're back to pet hauling. There's a lot of corpses for us to do. They'll break out of that door. That's all the more reason to replace that door with a wall, so it's not a point of failure in the future. Because they could break back in, but like that's just gonna do them. That's not gonna be good for them. You have... I thought you had a slice cap on. Never mind. Cool. Alright. Wasn't that bad. Ooh, we're starting to desire an ideological room, though. Copy that. Corpse obsession. Jealous of a bedroom. So you're playing with dead bodies. Totes normal. Witch, could you please? Oh, unfortunately you saw it. That's not gonna be good for your mood. And that poop there is not gonna be good for the beauty. Stop trying to convert me. Rude. Alright, corpse stockpile is full. Bang face, you're closest to Molotovs. Guess what? It's your responsibility. And I'm gonna say the kill box is done. The crafting room is not, it's like in process. And we're gonna need to haul things to the shelves. So here, I'm gonna copy this setting and paste it. And these will be low. Or no, normal. And these will be preferred. We'll start moving over things to the shelves. And it may need to high priority haul for like everyone. Who's attacked? Why did time slow down? Oh, Phoenix burnt yourself. Got it. Corpse hauling sucks. You did it twice. Burnt your head. Go into the marsh. Go into the marsh. Go in. Oh, okay. Go back to. Yep, that makes total sense. Well, some mistakes were made. Let's go ahead and tend without medicine. Hopefully you don't get infections. Oh, it was two different of... Okay. It was two different pets. Sorry. I thought it was the same mistake twice. Twas wrong. So, stuff's slowly getting moved over to the new stockroom. And, yeah, let's just do a big high priority haul. Just a big ol' hee-ho, get it done. Just because they're sentient doesn't mean they're not stupid. True. In fact, I would say a higher level of intelligence gives you the opportunity to make even bigger mistakes. I'm looking at you, humanity. You want to drop waste on me for a neuroformer. Do we accept this? It's a lot of waste. It's 268 times 6 tiles of waste, which is going to be roughly, what, like 1,200? Or something? 1,600? 1,600 tiles. I could freeze a lot of it and then slowly let it be absorbed by the Pollux trees, but it would be a lot. So, for reference, each Pollux tree is ideally something like just shy of 200 tiles. So that's 600 tiles of potential absorption immediately out of the 1,600 that I will have to eventually absorb as a point of reference. It is for a neuroformer, but it's a pretty tall cost. Oh, you don't have to do it. No, high priority haul doesn't apply to you. You're a guest. You do guest things. Okay, and those shelves will be the fabrication shelves. Guest unhappy. Well, I'm trying. Just relax. Go to sleep or something. You're sick, so like... Oh, well, yeah, you've been sick this whole time. Freeing up those tiles around the Pollux trees wouldn't really do any immediate good. It would only really help in the long, long run. We'll do steel important. Glass steel important. Gold important. Component important. Advanced component important. And unfinished component important. Okay. Sweet. Other map tile, not my problem. I think, yeah. Yeah, if they all somehow, like, the tox packs, like, burned or something, they would flood into the cave, absolutely. We would have to release the tox in smaller quantities over time, or it would pose, like, a pretty big threat. So the stockpile isn't quite large enough for the everything, but it's better than it was, for sure. What I can do in this case is move these around a little bit to fit more storage in. Just to eke out every last ounce of space we can possibly get. Manhunter pack, and this is my... Oh, God. I was on fast time. It didn't pause very long. Yeah, we're going to want to be... Okay, we're going to want to be behind the walls, but the behind the wall zone is kind of different now. So let me update it. Behind the walls is like... here? I'm not going to include the deadfall traps. Technically, it would be behind the walls, but, like, I don't need people hanging out there. That would be behind the walls. So, animals. Pet haulers will be behind the wall. Or actually, pet haulers will be ranched. And then my people will be behind the walls. I am not going to include the edge here of that because I don't want to be on the wrong side of that. But yeah, I think that looks right. Because the animal hunters will, like, come up to here. It wouldn't be bad to have, like, another door here to be able to close. But yeah, no one's at risk of these horse claws. Now, with that said, what is the summon for Boundless Threat? Yeah, let's do it. And obviously, I do not want to break down that door right now. That would be devastating. So I'm going to remove that destruction hue. And instead, do the very opposite. Stick a wall there. And same deal here. I can't really stick a wall there without, like, blocking myself in. But a Diabolus has been summoned and is coming my way. And you guys say, forget the pollution quest. That's fair. It is a lot of pollution. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld the Boundless Witch, which originally streamed live on Twitch as a marathon. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, viewers like you that support the channel, and everyone that made it out to the marathon in show of support. I hope to catch you a next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow survivors in the toxic wasteland.